James, real quick, and this is gonna be quick. In terms of the fighting skills, you mentioned stick fighting, blade fighting, uh, wrestling, jujitsu, all the other things. If you have a person, if you could just have one, I'm gonna make a weird question that people usually don't do. If you could only have one thing, what would it be? And if you could only have, more importantly, one and a half things, if you get what I mean by that, meaning you have some kind of ability in something else, but it's not like, masterful. What would that one and a half things be that you would do if you had someone, no time, just give them something for the future? It's the most adaptable.
Uh, it depends on the person. If everybody was 6 foot 200 pounds, it would be simple. Number one would be wrestling, and number two would be, I would say, stick fighting, because stick fighting translates to blade work, and it translates better to boxing than knife fighting does. I mean, if you can fight with a stick, you're fine with a knife, because you kind of use it as an echelon item, But if you're a 105-pound dude, why focus on wrestling? That doesn't make your focus should just be the knife. And then, so if you're a big guy, I'd say it should be wrestling for your one, and then for your half, it would be something that a little guy would be really good at, using a weapon. And if you're a little guy, I'd say you should focus on a weapon, and then learn enough about grappling to try to avoid getting grabbed by the big ape men. Because, you could be a great 100-pound grappler. If the other guy's 260, I mean, you're done. He can just pick you up and powerbomb you.
Powerbomb, right.
Or break your hand or something like that. So I think it depends on who you are.
So pretty much going with the ancient route, where you didn't have, pancration aside, it was a very specialized thing. You would have some kind of wrestling that's ubiquitous, upright, and some kind of weapon. So essentially what most humans had skills in, rather than the more niche things like that there's anything wrong with boxing and submission wrestling.
You would mostly skip boxing. It takes longer to get good at boxing than weapons and then grappling. Boxing would be number 3, because that's psychological conditioning.
Right, yeah.
Basically, it teaches you how to act if you get sucker punched while you're at the fast food counter.
Yeah, I know what that's like. And it works.
Yeah, and boxing's my thing. It's when I spend most of my time coaching, but, for like survival, it's like, grappling and using a weapon.
Yeah. All right, well, I just wanted to go, so that leads into the next one.